Today, let us focus on the story of Job. Job says, "Is not man's life on earth a drudgery? Is not man's life on earth a drudgery?" A life of drudgery and misery. Job is articulating for us the feelings that we go through at times in life. The kind of frustration and misery we feel. At least one point in your life and mine, we are going to feel what Job felt. Especially if you are going through some pain this moment, or battling any kind of illness, or looking at a medical report, a worrying diagnosis. You can't see much light ahead of you. And a slow, pointless passage of time when you are not well. If you are in pain, time goes very slow. And everything seems pointless. Everything will look pointless, meaningless, because you cannot look ahead. You are in pain, and you find everything is so heavy. To understand this passage, we have to look at Job's whole life. A good and holy man, Job. A good man. A very good man. And there he is in the midst of a devastation. He lost everything. His property, his wealth, his family, his children, and his health, everything gone. And there he is venting his frustration. Who would not? In such a devastation, who would not vent the kind of frustration that Job had? Everything gone. But learn this too. Job doesn't give in to despair. Going through a very hard time, but he doesn't give in to despair, frustration, anger, help, everything, but he doesn't give in to despair. Job says, God gave me, and he has taken everything away. Praise to him. It wasn't mine, he gave it to me, and he has. The same one has taken everything away. Praise God. Then Job says, I know my Redeemer lives. Everything is gone, but I know one thing, my Redeemer, the one who gave me, the one who made me, the one who gave me life, that same God, he lives. And after this trial is very hard, after this trial, I will come out like a pure gold. Job doesn't lose his faith. He doesn't lose his hope. In the midst of the devastation and the sadness and the frustration, Job holds on to his faith in God, because God gave me everything. He tells his wife, shouldn't we take blessings as well as sufferings from the same hand of God? Isn't it true? We are happy to receive blessings from God, And the same hand is giving me something else which I am not happy about. Shouldn't we take both from the hand of God? Dear friends, if you are going through a hard time, if the burden of life is weighing you down, if the burden of your life is weighing you down, let Job inspire you. Do one thing. It's okay to give a vent to your frustrations, your sadness, your hopelessness perhaps. But keep your lines of communication with God open. Keep your lines of communication with God open. Don't give in to despair. Don't lose your faith. My Redeemer lives. Remember this too. God answers to Job, answers the questions of Job eventually. And Job comes to a deeper understanding of God. From a person who knew about God, he came to a stage he could say, I have seen the face of God. Now I understand everything in a different and better light. So hold on to your faith. Don't give in to any despair, because our Redeemer lives, and there is a new morning on the horizon.